Beerus would awaken from his slumber, and he had visions of the Super Saiyan God. After talking with Whis about it, Whis would then note that all the Saiyans are actually on Earth. And oh, to clarify one thing, Dragon Ball Diamond will not be talked about in this What If. Carrying on, Goku would be enjoying food at Bulma's 38th birthday party, as Beerus would now arrive. Goku was shocked to see how strong Beerus actually was. Beerus' level was at 2,000, and he could tell that Beerus was holding back. Beerus wants the Super Saiyan God, but of course, after some amazing food, which makes him happy, he's now ready. But now Goku knows about Super Saiyan God, explaining his system he has, and that you need 5 pure-hearted Saiyans to give their energy to, and they will become a god. Now Goku could never do it, or he just never thought about it now, because remember, they don't know about Videl having a child, so they don't know about it just yet, until Videl says so, once when he said this. So, Goku was all down to really go become a Super Saiyan God and fight Beerus. But, this Vegeta would then butt in, telling Kakarot this is not his time. He always has the glob all the glory. He tells him that he will gain it and fight Beerus. They made a deal then, that Goku will fight Beerus after Vegeta, as they played paper, rock, scissors, and Vegeta won. So he was given the power of a god. Doing the ritual, he was shocked with how strong he has become. As Beerus was impressed, no one can sense Vegeta's power level, but Goku can see his level, and he was shocked with how strong Vegeta has become now. Now Vegeta in his base form is at around 250, and Super Saiyan around 300 plus. As a Super Saiyan God, he's 1800. Vegeta begins his fight with Beerus as Vegeta holds his own, but Beerus is holding back massively. Vegeta was only going at around 80% himself, making Beerus angry. Beerus would then increase his power as Goku watched Beerus' level rise even higher, going up to 2200. Vegeta would then use 100% of his power. Once in space, he was now at a level of 2000. He then fires a full power final flash, hitting Beerus, as Beerus would then clash back with the massive Hakai ball in a big explosion. Vegeta would have lost, losing the power of the god, and Goku would then catch him. As Goku would then set Beerus down on the ship, Goku would now have a turn to have a shot at fighting Beerus. Goku would then burst into Super Saiyan, which of course did nothing. Beerus was not impressed, as Goku had no choice as he transformed into a Super Saiyan 4, which actually impressed Beerus pretty well. A mortal has this much energy without being a god? That's very impressive. Goku's level as a Super Saiyan 4 here is 1500. He was weaker than Super Saiyan God Vegeta, but he had no time limit on his power, and he knew how to use Super Saiyan 4. But it wasn't impressing Beerus. As Beerus was overpowering Goku, his system would then pop up with a new icon, telling him that he should utilize the full power of Super Saiyan 4. And Goku would agree, as the system would then overload the form with energy, making him as strong as possible. As he pressed on, Beerus watched as Goku had a red line of energy around his body, and his power level did rise to a new higher level. Now Goku's level rised up to 1850, making him a lot stronger than he was before, but not as strong as Vegeta. Beerus forms a huge supernova as it was too powerful for Goku to stop. Goku could not stop the supernova from destroying the Earth as Beerus was not holding back anymore. Goku would then stream with all of his might, and it doesn't budge. He's reached his limit and he failed. Even the full might of Super Saiyan 4, and even the full might of a god, won't even be able to defeat him. Not even fusion could stop him. Then his system began glowing, a light. Having its emergency modes to save his life, an icon appears before it activates on its own. Goku had no control over it. The supernova would then explode in a massive light. Beerus was shocked to see that Goku was standing there in a new golden white aura. He has evolved, being pushed past its limit. The system would force him to transform into a Super Saiyan 5, as he was the right level for it now. His white hair began flowing as he was very powerful. Now he glares at Beerus with his new strength. His new level was 3000, which is over 1000 stronger than Vegeta. He would then charge in and punches Beerus, stunning him, and he would throw his fist forward as ki beams shoot out, hitting Beerus in the air. His power would then surge, as Beerus would then form a massive Hakai ball. Goku formed his fist, and he charged forward, yelling out Dragon Fist as it clashed together. With the Hakai beam, for the dragon would then swallow it and hit Beerus right in the stomach, making him cough out spit, actually stunning the god. But then Goku would then tap out of the form, as the form drains a lot of energy he's not used to yet, and he would then lose the power. He would then faint as Gohan would now catch his father. Beerus would then spare Earth for now, as he feels like he used up all his energy in the fight, which we all know is a lie. As now a few months later, Goku would make Whis bring him along to the planet to train, as Vegeta was already there ahead of Goku, training. Now during their sparring, their base level's grown a lot since then, as there's 2 years later, the revenge of Frieza would happen pretty much the same, with Frieza still training for 3 months and bringing his soldiers. Now the soldiers range between 10 to around 15, you could even say the stronger ones are around 25. Now Tagoma and all them, they're roughly going to be, I would say, around the 100 to around 200 range because they were able to actually hurt Piccolo and fight him. Now Master Roshi is at around a 40, Tien's at around 80, Krillin's at level 70, Piccolo's about level 200, Gohan, who has kept his training up, is at level 300, and when Gohan turns Super Saiyan, he's around 350 to 420. Now Gohan would actually go Super Saiyan 2, and to fight Frieza, who is in his first form. Now Gohan as a Super Saiyan 2 is 450 plus, as first form Frieza was around 500. Now Frieza would then tap into his final form, as he's not going to make the same mistake as last time. He knows how these Saiyans are. He goes into his final form, which is over 1200. Frieza would easily overpower Gohan. Piccolo would then jump in to try and help him, but he was then death beamed and he would fall to the ground. Gohan watched as his anger would boil over. He would then break beyond his limits and transform into a Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. Looking like his father Goku, he charged in at Frieza with his new power, plus the rage would boost his power even higher than before. Gohan as a Super Saiyan 3 is at around 850, with his rage boost 1000. He would battle Final Form Frieza, and he was actually able to hold his own pretty decently for a while, but the form was losing stamina quickly, and Goku was able to get a lock on it when he transformed, being able to be transported with Beerus, Whis, and Vegeta. Goku would step up after Gohan lost because he wanted his son to kind of fight Frieza for a little bit on his own. He also wanted to see where Frieza was at in terms of power, but he also wanted Gohan to kind of have his moment to shine and also use the new power. And Goku could not be more proud of his son. But now, this is when Goku would then step up first to fight Frieza, who Frieza's been waiting for this. As he would then charge in at Goku, Goku would charge his base form, tanking the punch with ease, as Frieza was shocked. He did a 1-inch punch to Frieza, knocking him back near the ocean water. Goku in his base form is 1500. Vegeta in his base form is 1300. Goku's gotten stronger because of the system helping him and picking out which stats to help out. Whis has also taken notice on this, and that is the reason why Goku has gotten stronger. Also, the system just helps him, as he can heal himself, get Zenkais. That's the reason why. So he would overpower Final Form Frieza, and Frieza would then go into his Golden Form, which would actually surprise Goku and others with how strong he got in such a short amount of time, as it was a waste in Goku's eyes, as Frieza would make a perfect training partner. Golden Frieza's power level was set at around 3000. Goku would then turn Super Saiyan 4 and battle Frieza, as Frieza did actually have a slight advantage over Goku, with Goku's level in Super Saiyan 4 being 2420. Now, once Goku can see a weakness in Frieza, he would then use the full power of Super Saiyan 4, increasing his power much higher. He would overpower Frieza initially, as remember, Frieza here is actually getting weaker over time, but we'll get into that in a minute, as Goku has Super Saiyan 4 full power is around 2780. This would then force Frieza to not hold back anymore and use his full strength, thus being 3400. But remember, since he did this, his stamina will start dropping massively, as he was overpowering Goku at the start, but his stamina was dropping fast, same with his power, as he wasn't used to the form yet, as Vegeta would finally tag in. Kakarot had his fun, and Frieza laughed as he cannot best the Emperor. Vegeta would then yell and transform into his full strength, thus being Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and his level is 3350. Now Golden Frieza was tired by this point, only being 1800. Vegeta overpowered Frieza like the original, and Whis would still reverse time because Vegeta did drop his guard, and let Frieza blow up the Earth. Now before, Goku would then arrive in Super Saiyan before Frieza would destroy everything, and Goku's level in Super Saiyan 5 is 3930. He would destroy Frieza with a full power Kamehameha, saving the universe once again. But now for some fun. For leveling for Blue Goku, if he used that form, he would actually be weaker than Super Saiyan 5 by a little bit, but it actually does have God Ki, which makes Ki-based attacks stronger than Super Saiyan 5. Each form is special. Super Saiyan 5 is stronger and tankier, while Super Saiyan Blue is faster and stronger ki. Super Saiyan God is also stronger than Super Saiyan 4, but it's not stronger than 5, or Blue. Just for clarification, Goku and Super Saiyan God would be at around level 3000, Goku and Super Saiyan Blue will be 3550. So it's only about a 400 level difference between the two. Now the Universe 6 arc would happen the same, with Beerus challenging Champa to an all-out battle between two universes, and whoever wins will win the Super Dragon Balls. Goku's base in this is around 1600, Vegeta is 1400, Piccolo's 220, Majin Buu he fell asleep, so he didn't participate, and Monaka is around infinite. Monaka is unbeatable. Now the Universe 6's team is Batamo, he's around 120, where I placed him. It's hard to level since he just tanks attacks, and he has no actual power level feats that we saw, but just because he can tank almost any attack, or unless you can just throw him, it's really up in the air. But I would say he is comparable to Kaba and the others, as Frost in his first form is around 150, when Frost would power up into his third form, he's 180, Frost in his final form is 250. Now Goku Super Saiyan when he was suppressed was around 500. Now Goku was still poisoned, and Piccolo would still fight Frost next. And Frost was caught in the act by Jacko, so Vegeta would step in anger, turning Super Saiyan, easily knocking him out of the ring. As next, Vegeta would then fight Vegeta. Now Vegeta at full power, with the heat involved, is at 585. Vegeta in Super Saiyan, but he was overheated, was at 600. Vegeta in his fight between Kaba, it was pretty much the exact same as the original, with him unlocking Super Saiyan and being beaten by Vegeta in the end. Now Kaba in his base form is at around 150. When he turns Super Saiyan with an anger buff, he's actually at around 250. Now Vegeta was suppressed as a Super Saiyan, being at around 260, and he was suppressed as Blue, being around 1000. Because Super Saiyan Blue was overkill, he just wanted Kaba to experience what that power felt like. That's why he one-shot him, in Blue. As Vegeta would now battle Hit, he would instantly go into Super Saiyan Blue. Now Hit was holding back a lot of power, Vegeta was weakened, due to the power of Super Saiyan Blue having a weakness. Whenever you tap in and out of the form, it would then only do about 1/3 of the strength, or even weaker. So Vegeta was weakened in Blue, being at around 2500. Hit suppressed was at around a level 3000. As Goku was watching, he knew that Vegeta was going to lose, as Vegeta was not as strong as he was supposed to be, being tired of other battles, but also how strong Hit actually was. Vegeta would lose, and thus bring out Goku. Goku would then battle Hit, and he would fight in base form first, learning how the time skip actually worked, and once when he figured out how to use it, as he even saw it against Vegeta, he was actually able to land a hit on him, stunning everybody, as Goku would then go into Super Saiyan Blue for the first time, and he would use Super Saiyan 5. Because of its raw power, but Super Saiyan Blue is also faster, and Super Saiyan 5 is a backup card if he's in trouble, so Goku will stick to Blue for now, just because of its speed. Goku in Super Saiyan Blue is 3650. He would overpower Hit, being able to see his movements until Hit would then charge to his full strength, growing stronger, adapting to Goku's power. Hit at full power is at around 3800. Goku would only continue adapting to his power, and Hit would only continue growing in strength. His level would then shoot up again once when Goku sees that his new level is 4000. His system would then pop up showing a healing item, which Goku would automatically take, healing him, thus granting him a Zenkai. Now Champa would complain about it, but I think after Beerus bickers with it, Goku explains that he can't control it, his system does that automatically. And I think Champa would kind of just, freak out about it, but then Hit would even say he's fine with it, and to just let it continue. So I think if everybody gangs up on Champa, I think Champa would just kind of give up and say, whatever, fine. Goku would then go into Super Saiyan 5 after getting a Zenkai buff, increasing his power. He would begin overpowering Hit pretty easily, wasting no time, as he knows that Hit would just adapt. He would then charge a massive Dragon Fist, knocking him out of the ring, being the winner. Now Beerus would still wish Champa his world back, and they would still continue their training. Now also, Zeno would still appear and Goku would still befriend him, and he would also go hang out with Zeno, thus getting the Zeno button. That would go the exact same. Now, far off in the distant future timeline, Trunks was running for his life, as he was barely able to make it a time machine as Goku Black appeared. This Goku Black has the same device as Goku has, but he only enhanced it to his liking. Flashback. He had this new body and this system, thus learning about it, he actually tinkered with it, breaking past the safety settings that it has, enhancing it and giving it a full AI, making the system have its own conscience. to where he can now utilize it and make it even more stronger. Now the system has no limitations. Now you can fully command this system was glorious. He can view new forms and powers and skills, see where to increase his strength and removing any limitations, making it a dangerous weapon. As Trunks would now make it back to the past, seeing Goku and his friends. Now future Trunks in his base form was at around 225. Trunks would then ask Goku to spar with him, and Trunks would go into Super Saiyan 2. Goku was actually impressed with how far Trunks has gone on his own. Now Trunks in Super Saiyan 2 would be in the 400s. Now Goku was suppressed, but he did tap into Super Saiyan 3, being over 800 because he's holding back. He would still easily one-shot Trunks, and Trunks thinks that that would for sure beat Goku Black. And speak of the devil, after Trunks explained everything, Goku Black would arrive. This time around, he doesn't have a time ring, as even if he had one, he doesn't really need to use it because of the system that he has. The machine that he has is able to mimic the time ring's magical abilities and properties, and he's actually able to use this system to now travel through time because the system has no more limitations and it has an adaptive AI. This new AI has its own conscience, so Goku Black is only growing stronger and stronger, and the AI is only getting smarter and smarter. And it was able to mimic the abilities that the time ring had. Goku Black in his base form, of course his initial, is at around 600. Goku would still fight with Goku Black. Once when their arms clashed, Goku's system would then blink, and it would accept something. As it would actually kick Goku away, Goku Black would then run back to the future timeline, because for now, it's a bit too dangerous being there because of Beerus. Now before, he believed he would destroy the time machine. Now afterwards, Goku would then look at his system and would show a new ability, Clone, as it cloned the other systems showing time travel. Since they touched the systems, it scanned Goku Black's system as well, being able to copy the time travel skill. Now with this, they can travel anytime, to any time at all. And no, Goku's system does not have its own AI that'll turn evil like Ultron and corrupt him. That's only Goku Black because he did a lot of evil tinkering with it and really corrupted the system. Goku's not corrupt, so that's why. Now, this is when they don't need a time machine, but once when Beerus would then look the other way to go investigate this new Kai, or maybe the time rings, Goku would then go on his own with Trunks and Vegeta to the future without the need of the time machine. They would just teleport right there. Now remember, Goku also never met Zamasu like the original, so this never pushed him over the edge for hating mortals because he never saw how strong mortals had become. So if Goku Black did try to go recruit Zamasu, I don't think he would have, and I don't think Zamasu would have also attacked Kawasu, thus would have not made Beerus erase him, so he would have been indicted as a full Kai by this point. And yeah, so Goku Black wouldn't be able to do anything. But the evil Goku Black is still there, but there will be no immortal Zamasu. Once when the battle would arrive, Vegeta would then step up and he would go Super Saiyan Blue, being 3600, as Goku watches Goku Black's base getting higher and higher, going up to over 2000. Now Vegeta was overpowering Goku Black, who was almost allowing himself to get hit. As Goku Black's system would then glow pink, he would then click on a new form, Rose, transforming into a new divine form. Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Goku was shocked at its level. It was over 4,200. He would overpower Vegeta, and when Vegeta was mortally stabbed, Goku would save him by healing Vegeta, saving his life. Now Goku would then transform into a Super Saiyan 5. He would overpower Goku Black, who was feeling anger for the first time, as he was growing stronger, but Goku was just outclassing him. And also, he didn't know about the Super Saiyan 5 form. He would look at the limitation system, but Goku was not giving him time. And by the time he did look at it, he doesn't have a tail to unlock this. As he's kind of damned himself for doing that, he also didn't really believe in the primal route, as that's the primal Saiyan way. He's a god, so he's going to follow the divine route. But now, he would then begin overpowering Goku Black, and then for the first time, his system would then glow as it formed a Ki shield blocking Goku's punch. He would then form the Ki sickle. As this is called the Sickle of Sorrow, he would then increase his level up to 4,400, almost matching up with Goku. As it was an intense battle, as Goku fired a massive ×10 Kamehameha, it would then hit Goku Black full force as he wasn't ready for it. Goku Black was now missing an arm. His system on his other arm begins to blink and flash red, as now it has a mind of its own. Because of Goku Black tinkering with its AI, it made the AI have a mind of its own, and now it corrupt. As it overpowered Goku Black's mind, he would then scream in pain as a new arm was formed out of wires and metal, now looking similar to Metal Cool's arm. Then, his system would then forcefully mutate him, as now the new directive for this system is to clean the entire universe of all evil and powerful threats. Thus, Goku's now one of them, because Goku technically hurt that body, which he's supposed to protect. So, it would now begin mutating Goku Black's body, mixing all of the forms that it has, from Great Ape to Rose, mixing with metals and wires and forms. He becomes a mutated monster. He would then begin attacking Goku, overpowering him. As Goku Black mutated is now at 5,000. He was blasted out of Super Saiyan 5 and he landed hard on the ground defeated. As he was badly wounded, Vegeta would power up to his max with Trunks as they would team up to try and survive this mutated monster. Goku laid there almost silent. The system would then faintly glow a new icon for him. As Trunks was knocked back, Vegeta was held by the neck as then an air punch knocked the mutant away. As he looked, Goku stood there. His hair a little different, but then his glow surrounded him, and Goku was now in Ultra Instinct. Goku in Ultra Instinct here, his level is 6,000. He would easily overpower the mutated Goku Black. Before, he would then lose the power. Now that the monster was growing stronger and stronger, Goku wasn't able to keep the power, again, because it's more accurate. The fact that UI does not last long the first time he used it, that's why. He didn't have no energy either. And now with the mutated Goku Black growing bigger and stronger, almost like a monstrous kaiju because of the Great Ape, Goku had no choice but to then summon Zeno to destroy the future timeline. Once when Zeno does this, they would then go back to the normal timeline, and once when Trunks was fully healed, they would then send Trunks to a copy of his future timeline. Goku doesn't know what power that was with the Ultra Instinct, but number one, he's never going to mess with that time travel stuff again, because he doesn't want Zeno to wipe out their universe, that's for sure, as time travel is not allowed. Now for the Tournament of Power, since there are so many people, it would take way too long to gauge power scaling and levels, so I'm only going to do a certain select of people, the main ones and the team, would still be having Frieza replace Majin Buu, as they was ready to battle, and the levels are going to be as such, as these are all base form. Goku is 2,500, Vegeta's 2,200, Frieza's 2,000. Vegeta's gotten stronger because he's been training with a stronger Goku, and Goku's stronger because of the system. Gohan in his base with 1,000 because he's been doing Kai training. Piccolo is 500 because he's trained hard with Gohan, and he's also gotten stronger too. Android 17's 1,200. No one knows how they got stronger, but plot reasons they are stronger because of Super. Android 18 is around 1,000, Tien is around 100, Master Roshi's at around 60, and Krillin is at around 70. Now the same events would happen with Goku first fighting Caulifla and Kale, as it's all a battle royale. Caulifla's at around 180, Kale is roughly at around 120 to 130. It's hard to gauge her because she mainly fights in her other forms, not her base form. Kaba is around 170. Now Caulifla would use Super Saiyan fighting Goku, who was holding back massively, but he was just getting the groove fighting back here and there. Now Caulifla the Super Saiyan was at around 250. Now Kale would then snap as she feels like Goku is taking Caulifla from her, and her anger would make her go into a Berserk Super Saiyan, hitting Goku who knocked him off guard, as Kale Berserk was at around 350. Now Jiren would also appear out of nowhere and one-shot Kale, nearly knocking her out of the ring as she knocked out over 17 people as she was going crazy. Goku was shocked to see Jiren's level, but he can tell that Jiren was holding back massively. Jiren's level was 8,000, and it was suppressed, as Goku would soon begin his battle with Jiren because Belmod told them so because they saw how strong Goku was when he fought Toppo. Now also Toppo's level is at around 2,300, just for clarification. Now Goku would do a little effect as he began charging his power, bursting into Super Saiyan 4. Using his full power, he charges in, knocking Jiren back as a clash, but unfortunately Jiren would have no effect, as Jiren was way too strong. As even if Goku would then go into Super Saiyan 5, clashing with Jiren, Jiren would then power up even higher, and Goku was shocked to see his level as he began sweating, even in Super Saiyan 5, seeing that Jiren's less suppressed level is 10,000, so Jiren is only getting stronger and stronger. As he was easily overpowered, Goku would really have no chance against Jiren. As then far off, Vegeta was actually battling Toppo, which would make him transform into a god of destruction. Now again, Toppo's level is 2,300. Now when Toppo transforms into his new level, Goku would glance over and see Vegeta fighting Toppo, and also his system sensed a new power, and it would showcase Toppo being 4,500. Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue was 3,800, and Vegeta would be pushed to his limits, as he would not accept defeat. He would then transform into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and also being pushed back by Toppo, he would utilize his full power, thinking about Trunks and Bulma and Bra, and also, or Bulla, and Kaba, thus pushing his power at full strength for Blue Evolution to be over 5,000. Goku was amazed to see how strong Vegeta was, as Vegeta would then fire a final flash, defeating Toppo. Now, since Vegeta was not super injured like the original, he was able to kind of not self-explode, as he didn't need to because he was stronger. He was able to overpower Toppo, so Vegeta's not as injured. As Vegeta was prepared to go fight Jiren, but Goku said to wait, let him hold off Jiren on his own, and Vegeta knows not to interfere with the Saiyan during their battle for now. Vegeta would just bounce around and try and take out any other threats that might get in his way, such as Dispo and etc. But now Goku was still being outclassed by Jiren, as Goku would then tap into Ultra Instinct, and even in Ultra Instinct, which would push his level up to 8,000, it wasn't enough, as Jiren was just too strong. Goku was running out of energy as he landed hard in base form. He thought of himself, as he was thinking that Super Saiyan 5 was just too primal, and it was too weak to fight Jiren. Ultra Instinct had perfect calmness and defense, but he can't use both, as Super Saiyan 5 was a tank, and it hit hard, but Ultra Instinct was the opposite. It wasn't strong physically, but it was perfect defense and calm nature. He needs to find a way to figure out how to utilize Ultra Instinct better, or how to make Super Saiyan 5 stronger. He doesn't know. But then, this is when the system would then begin to glow, almost listening to Goku, as it showed him that it is possible. It showed a new skill, form merging. And it is possible, but it has severe negative effects afterwards. As it could kill him, Goku has no choice. He would then accept it, as he would then put the two forms together. He trusts the system, and the two icons would then merge as one. He felt power surge into his body, as he felt like he was going to explode. As he screamed, his aura was shaking the entire Tournament of Power arena. As he was able to control it, Beerus was watching in shock. Even Whis was surprised but smiling. He now mixed the dodging and calming ability of Ultra Instinct with the power and raw strength of Super Saiyan 5. His power flowed. As he glared at Jiren, he appeared and instantly punched Jiren through multiple of the boulders. Jiren would then fall over in pain, as Jiren would then power up to his full strength, being at around 12,000. Goku, in his new form that I'm going to call Primal Instinct, suppressed was 15,000. He was easily outclassing Jiren. Jiren had no chance. Jiren would then remember his past trauma, and he would then power up to his Limit Breaker mode, being 15,000. They would then clash again, seemingly equal, as Goku would outmove any attack that Jiren threw at him, and overpower him. Goku would then begin powering up to his full strength, as everyone watched, even Hit, Kefla, who by the way fused because they're fighting Mystic Gohan, Dispo, and all the others, as all the gods of destruction would then all stand up, as Goku was now at his full power. Goku Primal Instinct at full power was 20,000. He overpowered Jiren, knocking him out of the ring. As then, he would then look around and see all the other main powerhouses, but then all begin to team up. Now this is over the span of 10 plus people or 20 people, from Dispo to Kefla, from Anilaza. They would then all try teaming up on Goku to knock him out. But they had no chance, since the rest of this Universe 7 would then tag in to help Goku, who they know he doesn't need it. Goku would knock them out easily. Even his time chamber did nothing on him. But Goku would then knock out everyone else from the entire other universes, and Universe 7 won. As then, Goku then felt a pulse. As his system overloaded, Goku would then drop out of the form, sparking from his eyes and mouth as the power was too much. As now this was the side effect. He was going to self-explode in a way. As they need something to spell the power, if they don't, it'll kill everybody near them. Android 17 would then jump in, forming a key shield around Goku. telling to push the power out, as Goku and him would then explode. The barrier would then explode, blowing everybody back. The dust would finally settle. 17 had Goku under his arm, helping him up as Goku barely survived. They won. So after Goku was healed, they would then wish the universe back, all the universes back that were destroyed, and peace was finally restored. Now, Frieza would still bring Broly into fight, and of course, pretty much it would go the exact same how they initially fought, up until Broly starts using his full power. And this is when Goku would still do the fusion dance, since again, this is an ability that his system would know about, because it's a skill. So the system does know about it, since plot reasons, and it's a system like Kakarot, so it knows about the fusion dance. So yes, Goku was able to fuse with Vegeta, and they would have beaten Broly. As Blue Gogeta. Now, just for some levels, Broly in his full power Super Saiyan state was around 18,000. He's actually was stated to be stronger than Jiren. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is over 25,000. As for the Mora arc, it would go similar until Mora would then fight Goku and Vegeta. This time around, Goku would win because he can now use the form merger, and he would defeat Mora as he was too old, only having magic. He wouldn't also have time because Goku's system would warn him of Mora's magic abilities to absorb ki, so Goku would not waste time in ending him as fast as possible. Now Goku in Primal Ultra Instinct is 22,000, Mora, who was old, was well over 12 to 15,000. As the Gas and Granola arc, they would still wish to be the strongest, and Granola would begin to age rapidly, similar to how Gas did when he fought Goku. Now Goku in Super Saiyan 5 was at around 8,000, Granola at his full power was only growing stronger. He was from 15,000, and he was only getting stronger and stronger, going up to 23,000. This is when Vegeta Ultra Ego would then appear, being over 24,000, and Goku Primal Ultra Instinct would be over 24,000, as again Granola was still getting stronger. Now Gas would not get his wish, and even if he did, Frieza would kill both Granola and Gas. Now, Frieza would still arrive, as he was still wished back to life via gift by Beerus, which was a silly mistake. He did 10 years of training. Now, Frieza in his final form was around 15,000, which is as strong as Limit Breaker Jiren. Just for clarification, Black Frieza, who was suppressed, was 35,000. He would still one-shot both Goku and Vegeta. Now, Goku would actually heal himself, same with Vegeta, and they only have one option to beat Frieza. Since Frieza would see them get up, Goku knows that Frieza is not concerned about their fusion, he said so himself. So, there needs to be something new. And Goku has one idea, as Goku would then tell Vegeta to use his full power. Now, Goku hasn't tested this out yet. He wasn't going to use it on Granola, if he didn't have any other choice, because he didn't want to have the same effect of almost self-exploding like he did before, with 17 saving his life. But if that's what it takes to beat Frieza, he's got to do what he's got to do. So, Vegeta in Ultra Ego with the Zenkai was 25,000. Now, Goku, again, he would then merge the form, not caring about the outcome as he has no choice. Goku did unlock True Instinct, or True Ultra Instinct, which is the strongest mode, because he saw Bardock Scouter. Mixing it with Super Saiyan 5 would increase his power massively. Goku with True Primal Instinct plus a Zenkai was over 30,000. This is not even close to even touch Frieza, by the way. Frieza's way stronger than this. He would then tell Vegeta to trust him, as he hasn't tried this yet, and he doesn't know if this will make them stronger or weaker, as it was fusion. This fusion was different than all the other ones. This did not make Frieza happy, as they had a Zenkai. Goku would now press a button, as both him and Vegeta would then fuse into a new fighter. We will call it EX Gogeta, or X Gogeta. They have a band on their arm now. If you guys know where this is, comment down below if you guys have seen this. And they're now fused. The system had its own version of fusion dance. So, they would then fuse now full power in both these forms. It would surprise Frieza, as the system did have a fusion multiplier added, making the fusion even stronger than the Potara and the fusion dance. How is this possible? Well, because the system knows about both, because it knows about the Kai talking about it, and it knows about the fusion dance because it's a skill, it would adapt and make something even stronger. Why not? Because the system is all about adapting and making things more powerful than they should be. That's the whole point, which is why it's so dangerous. So, EX Gogeta, I'm calling it Ultimate Mode because it's literally Ultra Ego, Super Saiyan 5 mixed with True Ultra Instinct. That's like 3 forms. That's way too many. So EX Gogeta, Ultimate Mode, or you can just go full power, is mixing all forms names into one. Suppressed was 50,000. Black Frieza was now less suppressed, being at around 50,000 himself. They would then clash and shake the entire universe with their battle, as Whis would now form a massive barrier to make sure the universes don't fall apart, as they keep up with Frieza, smirking, telling him to use his full power already. They're kind of bored. Frieza would then smirk as he would then power up to his full strength, being at 75,000. Gogeta EX would then smirk as they then clash again, as he would then power up to his full strength. Frieza was turning white, literally, as he was shocked to see how strong this fusion was at full strength. Beerus was even smirking in shock and awe, as they were as strong as he was at his full strength. As EX Gogeta is at his full power, is 100,000 on the level scale. He would overpower Black Frieza, and his system timer begins to count down as he nods to himself, and he would then form a Hakai Blast, hitting Frieza in a final clash, beating the Emperor, completely wiping him from existence. The fusion would then split them apart as they were back to base form, having no energy. Whis would then heal him, and they were very pleased with how strong they were. They would then smirk at each other, giving a thumbs up, as the universe was saved once again. And that is it for this final part, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Again, if you guys have made it this far, do hashtag made it. Thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Let's get to 50,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.